De directo, ya estamos, ¿verdad? Ya estamos aquí completamente en vivo. Hola amigos y bienvenidos sean a esta nueva transmisión de Freak Noob News. Aquí yo viéndome, ¿no? Aquí como estoy esperando a que esto inicie. Pero bueno, según esto ya estamos completamente en vivo. Estamos a unos minutos de que inicie el panel de Zack Snyder, que viene siendo uno de los paneles más esperados de este día, vaya, de esta Snyder Con, de esta Comic Con que están haciendo Justice Con, en donde pues están presentando diferentes entrevistas, están presentando varias cosillas, ¿no? De la Justice League. De hecho, acaba de terminar hace unos momentos el panel de este Ray Fisher. De igual manera, pues ha habido varias entrevistas a lo largo del día. Ya estuvo Ray Porter, estuvo hablando sobre, vaya, varias cuestiones, ¿no? De la película, de la producción, de los fans. Y bueno, pues ya vamos aquí, yéndonos directito a abrir la página donde se supone que ya debería de estar el panel. Vamos aquí a abrir la pantalla. Ahí se debería de ver, vamos a poner la transición. Ahí ya también ustedes lo deberían de estar viendo. Ahorita igual lo hago un poquito en grande. Vamos a compartir nada más en redes sociales de que ya estamos completamente en vivo. Dejen sus comentarios de igual manera por si tienen alguna duda, quieren enterarse de algo. Bueno, pues todo el mundo ya estamos esperando aquí el panel de The Snyder, creo. Realmente creo que es uno de los paneles más esperados de esta temporada de convenciones. Aunque por el momento solamente se habla de que esto va a ser una entrevista, ¿no? Por el momento se habla de que va a ser más que nada una especie de charla con este Snyder, así como ha sido todas las demás pláticas. Y estaría bueno poder, realmente también está como el rumor, ¿no? De que se podría estar presentando un nuevo teaser, un nuevo tráiler un nuevo tráiler del Snyder Cut, de esta nueva película de la Liga de la Justicia, lo cual creo yo que estaría bastante chido, estaría bastante genial. Ahora vámonos aquí, vamos a agrandar nada más rapidísimo esto. Aquí, ¿verdad? Ok, aquí según yo ya lo estamos agrandando, según ya está en grande. Así que para que todo lo pueda ver, Justice Con Starring Sun ya inicia en unos minutos, ya debería de estar comenzando. Según empieza a las 4:30 hora de la Ciudad de México, 5:30 hora de Los Ángeles. Y pues ya aquí estamos esperando. Voy a ver qué tal se está escuchando, si suena. A ver. Sí, se está escuchando. ¡Qué emoción! Saludos a todas las personas que nos están acompañando aquí el día de hoy en esta transmisión. Pues pequeños anuncios parroquiales. Puedes escuchar nuestro podcast completamente en vivo a través de Twitch. De hecho, esta transmisión estaba pensando irme a Twitch, pero dije, bueno, mañana como también toca grabar otra parte del podcast, porque la verdad estaba quedando demasiado largo. Y ni modo de saturarnos, ¿no? De 4 o 5 horas en vivo. Bueno, pues lo vamos a dividir para el día de mañana en Twitch en la segunda parte. Y como regularmente aquí en YouTube suelo hacer como el stream dominguero, aquí una platiquita más amena. Dije, bueno, pues que el stream de esta semana venga siendo el día sabadito, el día de hoy que estamos aquí. Enlaces en la cajita de la descripción. Creo que agregué los enlaces. Bueno, por el momento todavía no hay enlaces. Pero me encuentran en Twitch como AlriFreak. Así lo buscan, así lo encuentran el programa. También hay un podcast que es exclusivo por el momento de Twitch llamado Un Café con Alri, en donde hablamos de redes sociales, hablamos de arte, hablamos de varias cuestiones de la vida normal. Si te gusta el contenido que estás viendo, pues de igual manera te invito a suscribirte, te invito a que le des like, que lo compartas, vaya. Y a ver, estoy viendo que se está viendo un poquito abajo esto, nada más vamos a subirlo un poco, aquí transición, listo. Y de nueva cuenta vamos a agrandarlo. Y nos encuentras en Spotify, nos encuentras en Google Podcast, nos encuentras... Y aquí está el panel, empezando completamente en vivo. Ok, bueno, pues ya inició el programa. Vamos a ver si ya hay subtítulos. Ok, no hay subtítulos ahorita, pero no importa. Aquí está el tío Snyder. Vamos a subirlo un poquito. Espero que no tiren la transmisión, por cierto, no estoy grabando eso. Pero esperemos que no la tiren, honestamente. Esperemos que no. Pero vamos a... Voy a grabar rapidísimo esto, iniciar grabación. Listo, ya estoy grabando esto. No vaya a ser el diablo, ya conocen a YouTube que se enoja por todo. Así que listo. Bueno, pues ya aquí está la transmisión. Ok. Por cierto, que la Justice Con es posible gracias a estas personas que están viendo. Se hace un evento de fans. Lo cual creo yo que está bastante chido, ¿no? El poder de los fans siempre con todo. Aquí, Sari Rico, saludos, saludos. Gracias por estar aquí. Gracias por acompañarnos el día de hoy. Ok, le están preguntando sobre lo que viene de su próxima película. Obviamente la Liga de la Justicia para HBO Max. Vamos a ver. Ahorita están hablando principalmente sobre la rutina que lleva Snyder todos los días haciendo esta película, que se trata principalmente de arreglar ciertos cortes, efectos visuales. Pues todo esto, ¿no? De que es una toneladas y toneladas de trabajo, efectos visuales, estar moviendo cosas. ¿Soy yo? ¿O Snyder adelgazó? ¿O se hizo algo que se ve un poquito... Se ve pálido el hombre, creo que se ve bastante pálido Snyder. No sé si es el enfoque que tiene, no sé si es la cámara, que no está maquillado, que no tiene todo el reflector, quizás solamente tenga una luz blanca. Pero lo veo muy pálido al pobre hombre. Por cierto, no tengo Ah, sí, se me olvidó prender la luz de arriba. Ok, ok, ok. Siento que esto va a ser como una plática de 40 a 50 minutos solamente para que a los últimos minutos nos presenten lo que viene siendo el corte real. Bueno, que nos presenten el primer teaser, el primer tráiler oficial, vaya. Que ya vimos el primero, ¿no? El primer mini avance, pero quizás algo un poquito más extendido. Así como suelen ser todos los paneles, todas las pláticas regularmente. Igual, dejen en los comentarios ustedes qué esperan, ¿no? Del Snyder Cut. O sea, si lo están esperando, no lo esperan. ¿Creen que va a ser una mejor película, una peor película? Todo esto estaría genial saberlo, que nos lo comentaran aquí en los comentarios. Para poder, ir platicando, ¿no? Ir, haciendo esta plática. Por cierto, si quieren ver directo este panel, está completamente en vivo a través de del Justice Con, que viene siendo así, tal cual lo buscan en YouTube, completamente gratis para todos. A ver si sí está sonando. Ay, creo que no está sonando aquí lo del tío Snyder. Vamos a subirle, súbele, 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 súbele. A ver si sí está sonando. Ok, me acabo de dar cuenta que no está sonando, carajo. creo que no está sonando aquí lo del tío. Ok, bueno, pues aquí el tío Snyder, aquí yo faileando como siempre, damas y caballeros. Vamos a ver si se puede aquí ya con esto. Vamos a subirle. Ok, me acabo de dar cuenta que no está. También está muy abajo su voz, esa es otra. Pero sí, no se está escuchando ahorita. Ay, creo que no está sonando aquí lo del tío. Ok, bueno. Vas a tener grabación, vamos. No me falles, porque siempre cuando transmitimos en Twitter, en YouTube pasa esto, no lo entiendo. También está muy abajo su voz, esa es otra, pero sí, no se está escuchando ahorita. Ay, creo que no está sonando aquí lo del tío. Ok. Diablos, no se escucha. A ver, vamos a tratar de arreglar esto. Configuración. Audio por defecto. Aceptar. Ay, qué coraje, pinche YouTube. Diablos, no se escucha. Ok, bueno, pues voy a parar tantito esto. No debería de estar pasando esto. Y vuelvo a iniciar la transmisión ahorita mismo.
But and that's also fun, starting to work and create oops is to start, and then
is that how you say it? Oops.
That's how I say it. Look, I don't.
You know what?
We're going with it. It's been ongoing debate today.
Veamos si ya se está escuchando.
That's the problem with comic books. No one ever they don't.
There's no pronunciation.
They don't tell you that. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not my problem.
No, that is the problem with comic books, because there's fantasy authors who will make a glossary to explain how to pronounce
ya estamos otra vez.
But comic book authors,
ya está
you
de
never
nuevo.
think of that stuff. Come on.
Pequeños errores
also,
técnicos.
the problem is it's canon, so you don't want to step on the way that everyone thinks it's pronounced, because then it becomes a thing. So, and we never actually say it in the movie purposely, because for that reason. But we just say, "Oh, the young dark side." I mean, you could say that. That's another way of saying it.
So
but it's not nearly as intimidating as
okay.
or whatever, however you want to set it wrong.
There's this rumor going around that your name that it's not actually called Zack Snyder's Justice League. Can you comment on that?
It's really the name of the movie as Zack Snyder's Justice League is.
Okay, ahorita están hablando sobre el nombre de la película. Si lleva realmente el título de Zack Snyder
working on. It's legal reasons that restrict it. But we're trying to work that out. So
perfect.
I still think that's the cool name for it. But
okay, están hablando principalmente de que este nombre por cuestiones legales.
We have a merch for it, so they better allow it.
We have to start some letter writing campaign to the
Zack Snyder.
You shouldn't have said that. There's 13,000 people ready to start.
Yes. 13,000. Sorry. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I think that it's the correct. It is the correct. Sort of way of looking at the movie, because it's really a pure sort of vision, unencumbered by anything other than what we think is awesome. And I think that it makes sense,
Okay.
But it is just, look, I've said it 100 times, and I'll say it again. Look, these characters are bigger than us, and they're bigger than any filmmaker or any actor, and they'll exist far beyond us. At this moment with this particular thing, this is our take and our sort of our approach, and it's pretty singular, and it's exciting for me to get this chance, and so I don't.
No, es que, por ejemplo, aquí tiene toda la razón, ¿no? O sea, ¿cuántos directores, cuántas personas tienen la oportunidad de volver a trabajar en una película que no lograron, con la cual no lograron estar satisfechos, ¿no?
Así que sí, I wanted to talk a little bit about
poder completar la película como tú
in the restoration process. When I originally shot the film, well, let me go back. When we were working on Batman v Superman.
Okay, ahorita están hablando
we shot a ton of the sequences in IMAX, right? And in that, I was obsessed with the film theaters, or sort of the science center, if you will, theaters where they show the 1:3 aspect ratio.
Yes, I love those
film, right? It's like the only place really, like IMAX. Outside of that is kind of just like it's like a bigger version of your TV. You know what I mean? But in its gigantic, full app, full film, 10-story screen, it's a really different experience. And watching, BVS, and those sequences came on, and I was like, holy shit, that is fucking crazy. It really got me.
De los visuales, ya de cuestión de IMAX y todo eso, creo que
with the big
ahí sí
square,
el cine es la única opción que te permite disfrutar una experiencia gigantísima.
And then because all the movies were getting more widescreen, like more anamorphic, thinner, like this, and I was like, fuck that. That's so we shot the movie full app. Right? We shot it.
O sea, sí, es genial ver una película en tu casa, en el iPad o allá, pero nunca va a ser lo mismo que un formato inmersivo como IMAX.
Was shot in a big full app 1:3 aspect ratio.
So you're saying it can be shown in one of those theaters that
my intent was to have the movie able to be the entire film play in a gigantic 1:3 aspect ratio on a giant IMAX screen.
Okay,
that's a dream come true.
Yeah.
So that was how it started. But I really started just compositionally really falling in love with that concept.
Hacer como un estreno limitado en IMAX.
Superheroes tend to be a sort of
sería. Yo la iría a ver.
Figures, they tend to be more, less horizontal. Maybe Superman when he's flying, or when he's standing, he's more, he's more of a vertical. And so I had, everything's composed and shot that way. And a lot of the restoration is sort of trying to put that back, put the big squares back as I'm working. Like you saw it, you could see the Wonder Woman frame that I released. That's the original aspect ratio of the scene, the way it was shot. Like that's right out of the camera. That's not like cropped for Instagram or anything. That's literally how it's photographed. And you can just tell when you look at the crop, and then when you look at the kind of full app version, it's a completely different sort of aesthetic. It's just got a different quality, and one that is unusual. No one's doing that, and it's like its own 100% its own thing, and it owes nothing to whatever aspect ratio of a theatrical film was released in. A lot of the work we're doing is trying to restore the full frame. It's like literally a restoration project at this point, because there were certain scenes that were just fucked up by the crop, so we have to kind of like fix it a little bit.
Claro.
That's a big part of our job. So so I was going to do a quick little aspect ratio tutorial. So if this is
un pequeño tutorial de cómo se ven.
You would say, okay, so like a 185 or 235 image would be.
El aspecto cinematográfico, vaya, el aspecto normal. Eso es lo que vemos en una pantalla normal.
What you would do is the entire picture.
So what happens when you actually film the motion picture? And this is true.
De la filmación.
Regardless.
Algo que trata de tomar de muy buena manera los formatos de un aspecto bastante amplio.
Basically have
underneath. And his coming.
Unless it's anamorphic,
underneath
the image is this
and his
size. So this box is what is photographed by the camera, the big box. And then when you see a movie on TV, they just put these black bars.
Sí, no, y esto es la diferencia, ¿no?
Unless it's shot
entre un formato corto, entre un formato pequeño, a un formato gigante prácticamente.
There's
o sea, un
extra
formato más
information
inmersivo,
up here,
como IMAX o algo así por el estilo.
So, I had hoped that one day people would be able to see the entire motion picture. So, that's what we're working on, and it's pretty special.
Yes,
pretty cool.
It
really has its own.
Comics,
when you see it, it's very it's its own thing and really cool, and also really I think helps to differentiate it from anything else you've seen sort of in this genre for sure.
Okay.
So that's fun and really cool to see, because when you see those big images up on screen, especially like we were looking at even just the Aquaman intro in Iceland, and you just see him with Bruce, and when you see the crop version and then you see the full out version, like, oh, it's just
okay.
There's no fucking conversation about it. But it's cool, it's really fun. It's fun work, and to see the guys. It's also fun just to revisit these scenes, these amazing scenes that these guys were, rendered for me, in this entire film, and every single one of them with their amazing, these amazing sequences where they really just do this. Look at me, I'm trying not to spoil, so I'm thinking of stuff in my brain. I'm thinking of the thing. I literally want to say it, but I'm not going to.
El hombre sabe cómo generar hype.
Not going to.
Nadie lo niega.
Yeah, so it's been,
like
I said, it's been super. It's a labor of love.
Ya estamos aquí.
So let's talk about. So I have like a new shirt. I guess that's the only way to say it. But I was thinking about the fans, and I was thinking about like all the stuff we've done, and we've done like now. There's a series of T-shirts. It's like a whole thing now. It's gotten completely ridiculous.
We've actually talked about it today a lot on the shirts. We had taught filming to the people in the morning, so we talked about the shirts in the morning. Then we also spoke on it on AFSB panel, and Ray Fisher kind of went on with it too. So it's been ongoing topic. I mean, the shirts raised like over $130,000.
No, the shirts are amazing, and I'm completely excited and happy to be involved with this. And AFSP as a getting benefit from our T-shirts is like the greatest possible scenario.
Okay.
And I think that I just wanted to make like a really personal shirt. Not that the other shirts weren't personal, because they're all personal.
It
was kind of like a thank you to the fans, because now like we're doing it, right? It's on. And we're in the middle.
Bueno, pues cosas importantes que han dicho por el momento viene siendo esto de la rutina, ¿no?
We have marketing meetings and
de que básicamente se trata de estar puliendo algunos elementos de la película, todo lo que tiene.
Like, was this going to happen? Like, I don't know.
Lo del nombre de la película, ¿no? De Zack Snyder Justice League, por el momento está ahí, por cuestiones legales, pero al final del día no va a ser el nombre final de la película, lo cual suena bastante bien. Habrá que ver, ¿no? Si la película se va a llamar Justice League, The Final Cut, o whatever, como sea.
But I did think
sería
what I really,
¿no? Como cuál va a ser realmente el nombre final de esta película.
And the money that
seguimos
was raised
esperando
by the fans and by you guys, and the awareness.
El teaser, el trailer, pero bueno,
toward mental health and suicide prevention and those things that are so important.
Y ahora sí, bueno, sigamos escuchando
literally saving lives. Literally, like, I don't care, like, this work has saved people's lives. People are alive today that would not be if you guys hadn't done what you did. Right? That's just a fucking fact. Okay? And so you can say whatever you want about whether or not this is the right thing to do or the wrong thing to do, or whether you care about the fucking Snyder Cut or you don't. The fact is that the work done is undeniably amazing. And it doesn't matter if we ever release the fucking film, that this alone is enough for me and for like my family and for our personal involvement with fandom and with what they've done. This fucking thing right here, like, you can't, I don't care who the fuck, you can't deny that that's amazing. And so, all right, sorry. So the rant, I apologize.
It's okay.
Go on. We couldn't have done it without you and without your encouragement and support. Yeah. Like, we would have stopped if you told us to, but you never told us to, so.
Well, and how could I? I was like, this work, Debbie and I would just see, like, how everything was so organically linked. You know, that was the thing I think that was really amazing. You know, that link between, you know, what happened with us and what happened with the film, and then what happened to the fans, and like that circle came together and said, like, you know what, let's find a way to make this positive.
Yeah.
Let's find a way to make this
cosas, ¿no?
something
O sea,
fucking cool, like, or something fucking
creo que
really
no había
good.
visto un movimiento
And it
tan
just-
grande
It just landed so.
para una
Anyway,
película, para que se
so,
realice realmente
This is the shirt. I make it
un
up.
corte
just to-
final,
so you can see it.
Show
para
us what
ver
you got.
realmente mira la
so this is
playera.
this is the
Okay.
shirt. Is it backwards?
No, it's perfect.
Here's my camera.
Okay,
Gorgeous. So what do
bastante
those
bien,
Roman numerals mean?
Oh, you'll have to, you know.
Me gusta mucho.
I had a
cómo se ve.
feeling you'd make us do
Really?
it.
Oh, okay. So then on the back, this is on the back, right?
Producer.
So
associate
the idea
producer.
is that every single person,
Okay,
He's a
me
producer of
agrada,
this
me
movie,
agrada, me agrada.
right? And so my idea is that, and then Adam who designed the shirt and who like did that tattoo on me, Adam will, I'm going to make a video,
No, y es que
I'm going to
realmente
film
nunca
Adam,
habíamos visto un movimiento
and he's
tan
going
grande
to
apoyado de un director para
letter
que
the
su
shirt,
versión
right? Like,
cinematográfica
and sort of, we'll do a
sea
little tutorial.
la que llegue
And
a
I'll put
la
it up on
pantalla
Barrel,
grande
and
o por
you
lo menos
guys
en este
can,
caso a un servicio
you know,
que como va a ser
like,
HBO
we'll get the right
Max.
marker, not this one. We'll get the right marker. Don't do anything I'm doing right now. That guy's the guy. We got to do this video. But yeah, and he will, and that way, because I don't want to see anybody like with some sloppy fucking like, oh, my name, like where I can't read it, because I want to go, hey, producer, you, and like say the name because I see it on the back. I don't want to go
Write
like,
it correctly,
I read
people.
your fucking handwriting. I don't know what you wrote.
Okay, so I should get my
Take
dad
5
to
minutes
write
and
it.
write the fucking thing correctly. Anyway, yeah, so I think that's really cool, and they're going to be so they're going to be you're going to go to get them. You're going to go to, well, first at hbomax.com. This Snyder Cut. What do you call that? / and then they're going to be at when it goes live at DC Femdome on August 22nd, and I'll give some more details. They're going to be 1,000. They're going to be first. There's 1,000 for free, and they'll ship them to you and everything. Just the first one to register, you get it for free.
Okay, vayan.
When they run out, we're going to put them on each of the people. So if you're like, look, I'm not going to fight those people at DC Fandom. Like, I literally cannot fight them because that's exhausting. You'll be able to just go get it and support an amazing cause and be part of that amazing movement that's, like I said before, a life-saving, awesome,
Okay, sí.
cool movement. So,
I like how Chet is full of I want it.
Yeah.
Gotta get this. And it's got and it's got some little Easter eggs in it, of course. Yeah.
So is Adam the one who did the first JL shirt for you?
Yeah, Adam's done like a ton of shirts for me. He's always kind of like, he did our logo. I've known him for years. He's a great friend, a super creative guy.
He did did he do the Zack Snyder's Justice League one, the one from Christmas, or was that you?
The one
When we put it, that was on ink.
the very normal one.
Yeah.
The one with the logos and the sleeves and everything.
I think maybe Wes did that one. I'm not sure. I have to check. He did all the ones that cryptically, like, anything that was kind of,
all the gaps and stuff?
Yeah, anything, all the gaps, yeah, for sure. Anything that has that, anything you can tell is his stuff, he does kind of this.
Anything with Easter eggs was Adam, and anything else was
Pretty much, yeah. Adam is like the, if you want to take a deep dive, you go with that.
Does he have a Vero that we can link people
I don't
to?
think he is. I don't think he's on social media. He's kind of not.
You're failing us. You gotta go tell him.
I will
hook your boy up.
I will talk to him because he will. He would. Yeah.
All you have to do is
He does all our house gym T-shirts. He did my house gym, all the house gym stuff. Yeah. He's a great guy. But yeah. So that's the T-shirt, and it's going to be.
Okay, si hasta el tío Snyder tiene el lag.
Let's see what else. What else you guys want to talk about? I got
¿Qué se puede esperar del mortal
other than I know we have the thing. I don't know if we want to do that now. Is it too soon?
We can do it
whenever you want.
Or let's do the thing.
Let's blow up the internet, you say?
Let's just do the thing, and then we can do some questions. And
All right. Give me one sec.
Meg, set us up.
All right, 1 second.
And then I can talk a little bit about it afterward, and I'll tell you what it is, because it's helpful to get some context.
All right.
Lo que todos estábamos esperando, damas y caballeros.
Assuming you're Alfred.
I'm looking over
Y
there.
es el traje negro.
I don't have sound on, so I hope the
Superman
sound is
tiene el traje negro.
It is.
Come on. Ya, eso fue todo.
Sorry, I messed that up a little bit. I was so nervous.
Okay.
So what'd you guys think?
I'm sorry, I have delay.
No, it's okay.
Yo esperaba 10, pero bueno.
So I thought I was like,
creo que eso.
we're gonna
Eso sí lo bien.
Of course, see it in all of its massively glorious action. But I thought the nice slow walk up might be a good way to just see it for the first time.
Es la primera vez que vemos oficialmente el traje negro.
Oh my god, Meg is having another.
Del cual tanto se estuvo hablando.
It's such an incredible moment.
Oh my god. Es real, existe.
And
also, acabamos de ver.
Just a really, I think, just a
also
an iconic meeting.
Vamos.
Of course, there's more to the scene, much more. I just gave you that little taste of it. And I know also that this bit was finished. After the movie was done and I was away from it, they went back into scenes that I had done because you guys were making so much noise on the internet about, the Snyder Cut. They were like, oh, we should put some deleted scenes into the movie, And so that scene, they just, without asking me, they just put it on,
Yeah, they fucked it up.
Care. It was like, it is what it is. Without asking me, it sounds rude, but it is, I didn't care.
Yeah, it didn't look as good though.
But and so, and of course, it's not Final Color or anything like that. I just this was just, the guys we were looking at some visual effects shots the other day, and that shot came up, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, give me that shot, give it to me. I can put that. I know where I can show that. I think some people will appreciate seeing that. It's
really, I know you said it's not Final Color, but it's really pretty. I like the way that you, so like at the moment, how the cape is done and how the crest is done, like so that way you're not overwhelmed by all the black.
Yeah, no, it's got kind of a charcoal kind of quality to it. I kind of like it. Not quite.
Lucía bien, pero admitirlo, de hecho hasta tenía como un corte diferente de cabello en esa parte Superman.
Well, somebody's definitely gonna rewatch this and pause it and pick it apart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fine. As you should. And then it's only gonna get better because it's early days.
I mean, it looks beautiful.
Yes.
We've watched it probably
cuando entramos a
100
Twitter,
times. So we paused at each frame and we're like, that's beautiful.
We did spend a lot
More
of time
than 100.
watching, just like looking at Henry's face. I mean, I'm sorry, but we did.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I noticed the significant lack of green screen on the mustache area.
Okay.
The thing.
Apparently there was a mustache.
The thing that we're not supposed to speak of.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's not my fault. The chat is everyone screaming, "Yay, no mustache!"
Yeah.
They also are screaming to play it back.
I will never see an image of Henry Cavill with a mustache in the work that I did. So.
I was gonna say you did see him with a mustache in your announcement.
I did see him the other day, but in the movie, there's no shots with him with a mustache.
There are people out there that are kind of misinformed about the difference between your movie and the movie that came out in 2017. and some of them are claiming that you're gonna use some of Whedon's scenes, which you're not.
There would be no chance on Earth that a shot that is made prior or after.
Están hablando de como diferencias, ¿no? Entre lo que vimos en 2017 y lo que veremos en esta película del próximo año.
That I did not photograph. That is a fucking hard fact. And that is just, and it, you know, I mean,
we knew this, but I had to ask just so that we have
for the audience.
I literally would blow that fucking thing up if I thought for a second.
Hey, you don't want it unless it's the way you get.
Yeah.
It's, by the way, that, you know, anything you see in this movie that reminds you of the other theatrical release, which again, famously, I literally have never seen.
Oh, yeah,
would be because that was a thing I had done, and now it's being borrowed for whatever the Frankenstein's monster that you guys have seen the theater.
Have you heard Junkie XL's soundtrack?
I have heard a lot of it. He's working
Okay. Ahorita un tema importante, una duda que teníamos que mencionamos seguido es sobre si Junkie XL va a volver al soundtrack.
And he's just cranky. I talked to him. I was on the phone with him this morning. Frankly, we were just going about like, oh, we got to make sure this and that moment and fucking crazy. You got to have this happen and that. And so, yeah, he and I are jazzed, and we're working like maniacs.
Can't wait.
Yeah, he's so inspired too. It's just awesome to hear him on the phone. He's just gonna do something amazing.
So we're getting demands to play it again. All right with you, boss?
Sure. Let's see it one more.
All right.
And Meg, turn up the volume. People are asking.
I can. It's as loud as it goes.
A ver.
Okay.
All right. Nobody talk. Right. Okay.
Nadie hable.
Assuming you're Alfred.
La música. Esa es la música que tiene que llevar esta escena. Esa es la música.
There we go.
Right away. One more.
Okay, 1 second.
Right away.
1 sec here.
Before they ask. See that kind of charcoal in the cape? It's just that little.
Belleza, está aquí ya tomándole foto, ok. Vamos a compartir esto rapidísimo.
Yeah.
Tenemos traje.
There we go.
So when you were on set with everyone, did you already have a black suit made, or did you just have color correction for later?
Yeah, exactly, because the studio at the time was like, there's no chance. Because I would argue for the black suit all the time, and they were like, we don't think it's a good idea. And I'd say,
what the fuck?
Yeah, like, what do you mean? So, PK and I, we would always talk about, like, okay, I'm like, fine.
Rápido, compartamos.
Don't worry about it. We're okay. We're good.
You're like, whatever. We can do that in post if we
can. Yeah, we'll shoot the suit the way it is. But we had done little adjustments to the suit that would make it a little bit easier to dial it, to make the contrast a little bit more. We had done some experiments with, in Photoshop, so we knew how to do it, how to do this, do this transformation. So we had done a bunch of private experiments to make sure we could switch it.
That's very clever of you.
On the DL, because frankly they were just not into it. So I thought from the beginning it was a great idea, and I knew it was the correct evolution for him when he rose from the dead, that he would be in the black suit. It just made sense. And so, there was this obsession with being funny or light or something. And for some reason, the perception of the black suit made everyone see like, oh, it's just like, that sounds like you're just trying to make the movie, dark and scary.
Evil Superman.
Not hilarious.
Evil Superman.
And I said, well, yeah, no, it's by the way, it's not hilarious. So Yeah, and I think
your favorite hero is dead.
What's that?
Your favorite hero is dead. It's not supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
Well, help me with that. Help me with the. It's gonna be hilarious when he wakes up from the dead.
Yeah.
Once Doomsday pulls his spike out of his heart, it's gonna that's when the laughs begin. I'm telling you.
and the you know, blue and red suit's gonna stitch itself together miraculously off screen.
¿Qué bueno? No esperamos que sea el hombre más feliz del mundo, pero sí que son.
As far as that goes, like
Snyder,
Kryptonian technology, I don't understand it personally, but I'm pretty sure it could generate a suit if it wanted to. So we'll see about that in the future. You know, I would hope it would, because, like I said, I am a firm believer in Superman's position in the pantheon.
Mm-hmm.
That's at the top, and that's why I'm obsessed with him and his like good and bad and happy and sad and dead and alive and like everything, because I want him on in full volume, in full spectrum of emotion. I don't want him like one note Boy Scout, like I'm here to like help everyone, whatever.
Eso es interesante, o sea, manejar a Superman todo un amplio espectro, ¿sabes? Y creo que cuando se maneja así en diferentes tonalidades es cuando mejor funciona. O sea, porque si lo dejamos solamente en el hombre superpoderoso, si lo dejamos solamente como el Boy Scout, si lo dejamos solamente como un superhéroe genérico, o sea, son historias que al final del día nunca terminan por llamar la atención. Pero cuando lo mueves, por ejemplo, con las últimas películas de la muerte de Superman y el reino de los Supermanes,
comments about Green Lantern.
Cuando vemos todo esto, creo que
I don't know if you can say anything
about that, because you did put him on the shirt on the merch.
Sure, you did do that, didn't I?
It's a thing.
It's a thing, isn't it? I see that too. I'm looking at my thing right there. I'm like, ooh, green hearts everywhere. Anyway, like I was saying.
That's your Green Lantern news, guys. He put it on the shirt.
That's Green Lantern news.
He put it on the shirt. That's it, guys.
Yeah.
So we just saw Superman after he's risen from the dead. So,
yeah, he has. He did.
Spoiler
alert! Oh shit!
Oh no!
No, Zach, we already know he's dead.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's the whole plot of your entire movie. You established
he is in the trailer. Was he ever in a trailer I released?
No, I don't think you. No, but you did bring Henry. You did bring Henry for a panel, I believe, in 2016 for like Justice League.
You didn't even have him on the merch. He was on the merch after.
Yeah, we had this whole, and you can imagine the marketing conversations we had about like whether
yo quiero ver todo el marketing que le van a poner a esta película.
On the poster,
una cosa brutal, o sea, HBO va a soltar la casa por la ventana con esto.
I'm seeing so many things about Martian Manhunter. You guys, pick a different color.
They love it. They love anything green.
Yes.
Go green.
No, we were talking. We
want extraterrestrials only.
Yes.
We were talking.
I mean, you say green, and they just like up it up with the green hearts.
Yeah,
so now they're sure we're doing ourselves any favor.
So real question. So do you just sometimes put something on Vero and then log off, or do you watch the detonation of the bomb you just posted?
It depends. You know, I do like. A lot of times on Vero, I do like to, you know, I'll go down and look at some responses and just kind of do a little discussions if I can, if I've got time. But there are times I'm like, I'm skiing or something. I'll be like, oh, I ski away. But yeah, that does happen. It does happen. Or I'm like, I'll be like getting ready to go in the gym. I'm like, oh, hang on, I got to work out. But there we go. That's fun.
Okay. Because when you went and you posted about how Swanwick is also John Jones, that broke the internet. That broke our hearts, but also gave us life at the same time. Because we didn't get to see that reveal for real, but it was still like it was still exciting as all hell.
Yeah, well, you know, it's like I say, I like to, you know, I just really the whole great thing about Vero and the way I get to interact with it is that It really is. And for whatever it was, 2 years or a year and almost 2 years, I just would just be frank and just say, oh, this was a cool thing, you know? And it just, I felt like that relationship was, you know, really kind of protected. And I really felt that the genuine responses I got from people, whether it be, you know, a photo of Henry or some kind of just cool shit that I was just wanted to talk about or show.
Qué pesado, ¿no?
Even with no agenda of it going beyond that. Like, this is it. This is how it will exist for all time. As a drawing, as a doodle that I did. I'm fine with that. I have no hope beyond that. But the discussion that I got to have with people about that who care about it, you know, that's an amazing interaction that you can't.
You know, you really kept us motivated with those like posts.
Yeah, seriously.
What's that?
You kept the movement very motivated with those posts. Like, every time it seemed like we were running out of steam, all of a sudden you'd post something like, well, now I've got life in me again. Let's go.
Yeah, let's start trending.
We're the worst nightmare.
Yeah. Well, I'll be honest, like that day, you know, on the anniversary, you know, leading up to the anniversary. And I mean, because I think there had been a couple days where, you know, my buddy would just be like, you guys are trending like worldwide. And I'd be like, oh, what? And like, we don't have anything. And
fans are crazy because
it's just cool. It was cool, you know, just like, I like this idea that, and at that time, that the hashtag release the Snyder Cut was the largest sort of volumized hashtag and or social media presence of any Warner Brothers movie ever made, and it didn't exist.
Yeah,
you know, I think that feels problematic. If I own a studio, that feels like an issue. I think we need to figure that out.
Right.
Okay, that's not working over there. Clearly, we need to call that guy up and see what.
Prácticamente todo ha sido relacionado con temas de
el traje negro. Ray Fisher's got an axe to grind with you because he hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's not going to see it. I'll tell you. Well, not for a while. I'll tell you why. And I'll tell you why. Because that guy is like, I want him, the movie's got to be done. It's got to be close to done because I want him to have the full.
Yeah.
It's a lot about him, and I want it all. I don't want to see him. He doesn't want to see himself in the pajamas because, frankly, he had to wear some pajamas for 90% of the movie. When he would do like the flashbacks or like his construct shots where you got to wear like, you know, his football jacket or like a shirt, he was like, this is crazy. Is this okay? I'm in a shirt. Does anyone know that? I'm just in a shirt. I say it's fine. It's in this scene you're actually in a shirt. And you'd be like, okay, this feels weird. But yeah.
Why is Todd here? I'm not sure.
Todd, you're in the wrong room.
He's crashing.
He's crashing. I can't hear him anyway.
I think you realized you clicked the wrong link.
I'm like, cool. I was like, Todd, what's up?
17,000 people just saw him do that.
They're all like,
okay. Well, I think
there he is.
I think Ray will forgive you now.
Yeah.
Look, when he sees it, he's I think he'll be okay. I really do. Maybe you know what I'll do? I'll just give him a couple of small scenes just to tide him over.
Yeah.
Because people wanted to know, because you showed Jason, so it's like.
Well, Jason, that was slightly different. I mean, again, that was at the time when I'm no one's gonna ever see this, so you better check it out.
Let's see.
And that, by the way, that version of the movie is in black and white.
Ooh.
Okay.
You know? Because when I had the movie myself, I turned it black. I had seen some advertising for Justice League, a billboard or something, and it made me turn the movie black and white because I saw the way they colored it.
The added color.
It made me turn.
I have to make the movie black and white just to like be okay.
So you can deal with it. But
yeah. And it was fine. By the way, you've seen my images. Then that started a thing for me, and I just kind of really started seeing the movie in black and white in this kind of luxurious, silky black. But by the way, that was all just done on my computer at home one day. We'll say exactly.
No big deal.
So when
Just on your computer.
So when it hits HBO Max, will it be in black and white or in color?
It'll be in color. It'll be in color. It'll be in my color.
It'll be in your palette.
Yes.
Let's see. Lots of people asking about more clips, guys. That's the only clip I got.
Yeah, want to see some more on it, really?
Yeah. What you just saw wasn't cool enough?
I like that.
That's the only thing he's allowed to show, guys.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not even sure I was allowed to show that. So let's.
Oh, okay.
Well, shit.
Yeah. I was like, better to ask for forgiveness than permissions, probably in this case.
Well,
okay.
Justice Con's trending on Twitter, so if you didn't want HBO Max to know,
it's too late.
Look, it's they have been utterly amazing. I got to be 100% honest. Those guys are so supportive, and they're so and I did ask. I'll be honest. If I could, I don't want to be that guy, but I think it would be cool, if I could show this because I think everyone's gonna love it. So they were like, sure, that's cool.
There's people asking, series or a movie?
Oh, that's what I was gonna ask too. Can you speak to that debate there a little bit, or
you're gonna have to wait for that one too?
Okay.
Bueno, aquí hablando rapidísimo de lo
ask
que
questions.
But wait a second, I have another thing to ask about that. Will we know at fandom?
Por ejemplo, tenemos que Ray Fisher
okay.
estaba hablando de que no se trataba de establecer una comparación entre Snyder y Whedon. Vaya.
You did.
Obviamente cuando tocaron el tema.
So, would you say that either way you'd be happy? Because some people think
as a single, yeah. I like.
Okay.
Either way, 100% I'd be happy. They both have. Look, the truth is, regardless of how it comes out, you can always watch it. You'll always be able to watch it
in one sitting if you.
Exactly.
Yeah, because there are folks online who think that you'd be compromising, you who say no compromise, if you end up doing it as a series. So that's why we had to ask. I honestly thought that would be a better...
I think it's better. I mean, I'm not saying that's the way it's going to be, but I think it's very interesting.
And HBO is a great place to do it. I mean, after what they did with Game of Thrones, we know what they can give you a lot of latitude.
Y bueno, pues ahorita hay mucho bla bla bla.
So there's this one question There's one question that's a little touchy, but I keep seeing it pop up.
Hablando rápido así de declaraciones, por ejemplo, volviendo al tema de Ray Fisher, menciona... No se trata de establecer una comparación entre Zack Snyder y Joss Whedon, pero todas y cada una de las palabras que dije sobre Whedon son ciertas. Existen muchísimas pruebas. Muchas personas empezarán a hablar pronto sobre lo que este señor hizo y aún pocos saben. Ok, o sea, está serio, ¿no? El asunto.
Ya
lo Lidia menciona, hay una gran audiencia que está dispuesta a pagar para ver esta película, así que, ¿por qué no? Siempre supe que saldría. Solo era cuestión de tiempo. También comenta que estaba preparando con Zack Snyder una serie animada de la mitología nórdica. Ok, eso suena bastante prometedor. Prácticamente todo el mundo está hablando del traje negro. Todo el mundo es lo que está comentando aquí en redes sociales, es la discusión que hay por el momento. Ray Porter confirma que grabó escenas con captura de movimiento al lado de Ciaran Hinds y Peter Guinness. Algunas escenas fueron durante el rodaje en Los Ángeles y otras en Londres. De momento no se puede dar detalles de la apariencia final de Darkseid.
Yeah, when is COVID getting cured, Zach?
When is COVID gonna lighten up? Yeah.
Okay,
that's something you probably can't speak on, even if you knew.
Even if I did know. About COVID or about the other thing?
No, about like if there's going to be additional. If
I knew about COVID, I swear I would say.
Slow down in the chat, fam. Stop spamming.
People are asking what that big picture is behind you.
La gente pregunta de la foto que está detrás de él.
What now? What the big?
What's the picture behind you?
¿Qué es la foto, la gran foto que está detrás de él? La gran imagen que tiene detrás.
I think I'm gonna. Oh, Yeah, no, that you can't.
It's really blurry, so don't worry. Yeah. It's all focused on you. You're fine.
I'll show you guys. I'll show you that at some other time. There's a. It's a very. It is a.
Y pues bueno, pues como que ya se les acabaron las preguntas a tal grado de que le están preguntando cosas sobre su casa.
It's really cool.
Related photos. Anyway, all right, I should jump, but how about this? I will tell you guys that there is at Fandom there will be more footage, so you can look forward to a bigger meal, if you will, of footage. You don't have to just watch the same 3 shots over.
The same 24-second clip like I have been doing.
Yeah, exactly. I apologize.
I mean, Zack Snyder comenta
que sabía que al estudio no le gustaba la idea de mostrar el traje negro de Superman, entonces él por su cuenta grabó la escena de una forma que podría modificarlo con facilidad. Ok, bien.
The realizing of an idea.
So would you say that's a teaser?
What's that?
Would you say that's a teaser you're showing at Fandom?
Yeah, I would say for sure it's a teaser.
And so we'll get a teaser. We know we're looking forward to a teaser in a month. We'll have the famous movie or series question answered. Will we know the name?
¿En serio? Que hasta ya nos van a dejar con el teaser.
Oh yeah, you should know the name.
Excellent, good, because
good.
It only takes so much of the debates, man.
Yeah, no, I hear you. So yeah. So teaser coming. Be ready.
Come on.
Go get your T-shirt.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, you guys are awesome.
Be there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Doing this. I'll watch tomorrow, and you're gonna have Debbie on. So don't everybody look out for Debbie tomorw.
Yes, we're very excited for Debbie.
Right?
Excited to have Debbie tomorrow. That's gonna be so
she's
fun.
Too. We were talking about, what she was going to talk about, and she seems really psyched. So, all right. You guys are the best again, and thanks to all the fans. Thanks for your questions. And
bueno, pues habrá que esperar hasta el fandom, hasta la DC Fandom.
Thank you so much for coming.
Tener ahora sí un teaser real. Y eso fue todo.
Very clear.
Ok, bueno, no estuvo mal, si somos honestos. Se presentó el traje negro, lo cual estaba bastante chido. Yo sí esperaba, honestamente, que nos regalaran un pequeño teaser, que nos regalaran un tráiler, ¿no? O algo por el estilo, pero no hubo nada. Estuvo más o menos. De hecho, las últimas preguntas sí estuvieron así un poquito medio aburridonas. Ya hasta le estaban preguntando así cosas de... Ya le estaban preguntando cosas de su casa y cosas por el estilo. Y es como, ¿what? ¿Por qué le preguntas esto, no? O sea, ¿qué onda? ¿Qué diablos? Pero bueno, gracias por haber visto este video. Gracias por habernos acompañado, por haberme acompañado, ¿no? Principalmente el día de hoy. Vamos a quitar esto, listo. Vamos aquí, enfócame. Ok, muchas gracias por haber visto esta transmisión. Esperaba más hype, si soy honesto. Me hubiera encantado que hubiera mostrado posiblemente algunos diseños conceptuales o algo por el estilo. Pero bueno, ya vimos que no mostró absolutamente nada de esto. Solo vimos el traje negro de una manera bastante genial. Creo que esto fue lo que más hype causó. Y qué bueno que no lo dejó hasta el final, porque si no se nota que no estaba tan preparado el asunto. Aún así, creo que fue un buen evento, creo que estuvo bastante chido. Si te ha gustado, recuerda suscribirte para más contenido cada semana. Yo soy Alri, y pues no me queda más que agradecerles, invitarlos a que se suscriban aquí al canal para más contenido cada semana. ¿Dónde está para detener la transmisión? Aquí está. Y pues nos estaremos reencontrando. Hasta la